What are some interesting or fun Christmas traditions you follow? Every Christmas Eve, I usually have plans with friends or I'm always home a few hours before midnight to exchange one pre-Christmas gift with my mom, and then we watch The Christmas That Almost Wasn't, 1961. It became a little tradition between us when I was growing up, and it's something special we always do. I get blackout drunk on Christmas Eve for 3 years now. Me and my siblings watch the ultimate cheesy Christmas movie, A Very Brady Christmas. We riff it throughout. It's fun. Sadly won't be able to do that this year. Watch Home Alone every year, know the movie script inside out now. Every year we make Christmas paella. Edit, I'm far from an expert, but we make a seafood, clams and shrimp, and meat, chicken and sausage, paella mixture. I understand that's pretty touristy, but, well, we're American, so the shoe fits. Also, nothing makes it Christmas besides eating it on Christmas. There is no turkey or ham, and the clams don't start singing Deck the Halls when they open or anything. Making Carl's pool bleed. Every year everyone in my immediate family buys each other a Christmas tree ornamented. Now our tree is covered with good memories that actually have meaning. Something a little different, I suppose. We always have lasagna Christmas Eve, day before Christmas Eve. We also open our presents Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day, but on Christmas Day we would always go to our grandparents' house to open presents with them. In a normal year, our son would be spending the night on Christmas Eve. I always made lasagna. The next day hubby would make an enormous breakfast and we'd open our presents, always way too many, and we'd lay around like beached whales for the rest of the day, watching A Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation. He'd head home at 3 and hubs and I would finish the lasagna for dinner. Not this year though. Get arsehole naked and frolic in the first snow of the season. Deleted. That's very sweet. Usually around Christmas I watch Titanic. No particular reason, just that during my vacation I like to sit and watch movies. And sometime this week, my brother and I will play the board game Arkham Horror. Chinese food on Christmas Eve and letting the kids open one gift, almost always Christmas PJs lol, when we get home. We hide a pickle in the Christmas tree, the person who finds it gets an extra present. Aha, my twist on this is to hold an ugly ornament party where everyone brings the most ridiculous / oddest ornament they could find, purchased, no kids artwork allowed. After judging, everyone gets to take one home. I probably have enough now that they could have their own small tree. White Elephant aka Dirty Santa, and LRC. We would do a secret Santa, but one year my grandpa got my cousin and got him a set of kitchen utensils for some reason as well as an actual gift, so now we have 2 secret Santas, one for real gifts, one for like a $10 gag gift. We pass around this edible paper and take some, then wish the next person something good for next year. Pretty sure that didn't work last year tongue. We always have McDonald's on Christmas Eve because we leave our wrapping until last minute and that's all we have time for. Sounds sad, but comes with happy nostalgia from wrapping and family. Neither me and my family or friends do Christmas, however fortunately the rest of London City does, which means come Christmas Day the whole of London in daylight is half a deserted ghost town. We just randomly pick a park, bring a shitload of weed and a barbecue and party up. No one to bother us at all, so it's calm as hell. Tree presents. When family comes round between Christmas and New Year, a small present for each person is hidden in the Christmas tree, usually a small toy, novelty socks etc. Sleeping in and not having to work. Eating yellow snow after the first snowfall of December. Camera movies. Every year we leave Santa a beer. He needs it. Santa also prefers take cat, thumbs up. Christmas Eve my friends and I always play video games, with beer and pizza, even though we all live at a different part of the country nowadays and we don't see each other that often. However, this is the first year in 18 years that we are not together at Christmas Eve. I like to throw rocks at the moon. My sister and I make our own Christmas cards for each other and our parents. We start months in advance because they can be pretty intricate. Christmas dinner cooking. I come from a house of 3 brothers and my mum. She set us to help her with all the Christmas cooking since early Christmas Eve. It developed to a tradition of drinking while cooking that my brothers and I still follow. My wife is still the manager of the dinner planning and cooking, but I need to get involved, and a little drunk, in the process. My dad and I go to the pub for a pint of Guinness and a game of pool. Guess it's Zoom and a crappy mobile app this year. Edit, oh. And my mom wraps our presents at our house because she's been too busy this year. Again. On Christmas Eve, I play Silent Night on the softest, most beautiful stops on the pipe organ while a cello plays the melody. Everyone joins in singing Silent Night in harmony with the church in candlelight. We make donuts every Christmas morning. My sister's birthday is on Christmas and she always gets to choose what we have for dinner. So, usually Christmas dinner is Kraft mac and cheese or chocolate chip pancakes. We voice our grievances to those who wronged us during the year. My family always hosts Christmas and all my cousins and relatives come over. It's nice to see all of them when I haven't in so long. Leave milk and a mince pie for Santa. My daughter insists on it. Smile. And making my child smile. Every year my dad and I make homemade Irish cream. Way better than store-bought. We watch Die Hard every Christmas Eve. I then try to convince the husband to watch the sequels afterwards. On Christmas morning everyone gets a special breakfast. It can be whatever you like, fancy or simple, but your breakfast wish will be fulfilled. Vowing to watch the entire 24 hours marathon of A Christmas Story, watching it once, giving up, and vowing that I'll do it next year. My family and I watch Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke every Christmas Eve. Watching Christmas Vacation on Christmas Eve, then going to my friend's house to drink. I don't know if anyone else find it interesting, but in my family we don't open presents until after the Queen's speech. We're not royalist, but it's _tradition _. But it's worth the wait because it makes the Christmas feeling last longer. Every Christmas Eve very late at night we make a big batch of eggnog with a whole bunch of alcohol in it for the next morning. My family has the Christmas elephant. The Christmas elephant was the animal that Mary rode into Bethlehem on. Donkey lobbyists disagree, and brings presents to good children on Christmas Eve. Bad children get a pile of elephant dung. Every year we decorate the house with red and gold elephants and wait for the Christmas elephant to come. I love my weird family. On Christmas morning we do the usual Christmas presents and stockings, but afterwards we have a feast, homemade breakfast pizza, monkey bread, breakfast tacos, cinnamon rolls, and mimosas. I look forward to it every year. When putting ornaments on the tree, whoever finds the pickle ornament gets $5 and a congratulations. When my bro and I were kids we would hide underneath the copious amounts of leftover wrapping paper carnage and our parents would film us jumping out of it. Now that we're 15 and 19 we are too big to do it anymore, but it makes for some nice memories. Also every Christmas morning we would eat monkey bread, a pull-apart bread with thick cinnamon syrup. You can find it in the frozen section of the grocery store. I highly recommend it. It comes frozen and you microwave it for 2 minutes, which melts the syrup. You flip it upside down on a plate, which makes all the cinnamon goodness drip down the sides of the bread and fucking bomb. My family does all family presents on Christmas Eve. Same with the big dinner and pie and whatnot. Christmas morning is just for Santa presents and Santa doesn't wrap. Go to Frankenmuth, Christmas Town in me, and sing along to the Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas soundtrack all the way home. Oh my gosh, I love this. When we were younger, my parents had a tradition with us. We would always go out into the front yard with my dad to find the perfect pine cone. Maybe a week or 2 before Christmas, we planted the pine cone in a pot and watered it. Then overnight, it would become this magnificent, huge, to my young eyes, and fully decorated Christmas tree. It only worked in December and we were always told it was the Christmas magic. Then my sister and I figured it out when we found pine needles in my parents' car. Ha ha. You mean, up until this year? Shake a present. Shake present, ask yes or no questions, you figure it out before Christmas, you open it. My family's traditional Christmas Eve meal is pizza.